Hey guys, today we have to answer this question, so let's take a look. Here the blue dot in the front of the mirror is the focal point of the mirror, and we have to move the light bulb on the left around, and the question is, what is always true about the ray that is reflected from the parallel ray? So unfortunately we have no any picture provided explaining this question, but nevertheless we got the answer. The answer states that on moving the light bulb, the value of angle of incidence and angle of reflection are always equal, which also describes that incident ray and reflected rays are parallel to each other. So let's take a look at some explanation of that. So first of all, on moving the light bulb, the value of angle of incident and angle of reflection are always, like now question, are always equal, which also describes that incident ray and reflected rays are parallel to each other, and the given problem, like in our question, is based on the concept of reflected rays and incidence angle, and when we change the position of light bulb or move it around, then the light ray impacts on a parallel mirror with angle of incidence, and in this case the incidence ray will get reflected with same angle, known as angle of reflection, as the compared with the normal to the surface of mirror. And this means that if the light ray incident normally, the reflected ray will be reflected normally too, and hence the reflected light rays are always this ray always is reflected with the same angle. And if the condition arises where the light ray enters from the bottom with the angle of, just to say, 30 degrees, the reflected ray will be reflected upwards with an angle of 30 degrees. Always measure these angles from the normal of the surface of the mirror, and thus we can conclude that on moving, like in our answer, as you can see, on moving the light bulb, the value of an angle of incidence and angle of reflection are equal, which also describes that incident ray and reflected rays are just parallel to each other. So that's actually it. This is our answer that you can use. Thank you for a question. Have a nice day. I hope it helps you a lot, and see you next time. Bye bye.